Yeah. When I pull up outside, you know I'ma beat twice.
Ooh yeah. Pull up late night, we be sneaking. Take a late night drive on the weekend. Hit the horn 2 times, hit the beep. I know everyone's asleep, so we gotta be discreet. I want you, babe. I want you, babe. I want you. I want you, babe. I want you, babe. I want you. Tell me you want me to. When I met you, you were settling in it. And you made me fall in love in a minute. I don't really want to express all my feelings, but I'm really feeling this feeling, and I'ma say it with my chest. Listen, you know my words come clear like crystal. Don't be afraid to get close and set goals. It's on you. Cause you know how I feel. You know how I feel. Bring the beat back like boom, go boom. I don't need nobody but you. You show me something brand new. I know we were an item when we were driving high on your thigh, but I'm far from Bryson. Till I trapped your soul. Now you can't let me go. Hush, girl, don't say no more. This is how the story unfolds. Late night, we be sneaking. Take a late night drive on the weekend. Hit the horn 2 times, hit the beep. I know everyone's asleep, so we couldn't be discreet. I want you, babe. I want you, love, babe. I want you. Tell me you want me to. I want you, babe. I want you, babe. I want you. Tell me you want me to. Pull up late night, we be sneaking. Take a late night drive on the weekend. Hit the horn 2 times, hit the beep. I know everyone's asleep, so we gotta be discreet. I want you, babe. I want you, babe. I want you. I want you, babe. I want you, babe. I want you. Tell me you want me to. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh. When I met you, you were settling in it. Then you made me fall in love in a minute. I'm not really one to express all my feelings, but I'm really feeling this feeling, and I'ma sing it with my chest. Listen, you know my words come clear like crystal. Don't be afraid to get close and set goals. It's on you. Cause you know how I feel. Oh, you know how I feel. Bring the beat back, love bomb, go boom. I don't see nobody but you. You show me something brand new. I knew we were an item when we were driving, hand on your thigh, but I'm far from Bryson. Till I trapped your soul. Now you can't let me go. Hush, girl, don't say no more. This is how the story unfolds. Pull a late night, we be sneaking. Take a late night drive on the weekend. Hit the horn 2 times, hit the beep. I know everyone's asleep, so we gotta be discreet. I want you. Girl, you know I always want you. I'm in love with the things we do. Tell me you want me to. Said I want you, baby. Don't you go nowhere. Tell me you want me to.
Well, everybody. We are here for another dope episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. You got me, your girl, Samantha Leavell, and you got the amazing SAURA in the building, all the way from the
Diddy.
UK, international
Yes,
hybrid
yes.
R&B and hip hop artist, man. How are you doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I had to roll through my girl Samantha out here, I had to just show some love and I want to get to know everyone. So yeah, let me talk about me, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Oh, I'm more than honored to have you. I do want to, point out to all my people here in the US, this man is on here at 12 midnight. So that's definitely, much appreciated, over his way. So we're definitely going to,
Right.
be learning all about you this way as well. And people are tapping in.
Yeah, for sure, man. Big up everyone from the UK. This I know you don't got work tomorrow, but like, I appreciate you spending some time with me.
Man, mad love, man, to the UK, for real, brothers and sisters over there, all of us coming together. This is really a dope thing. We were just playing, for the audience, two versions of your latest single, Discreet. So dope. I love both versions. It shows your
Thank you.
versatility. Man, dope music is back, man.
I appreciate it, man. You know what? That's my sort of, if you were to ask me like what music I like to make, is that, you know what I mean? My real trap solely R&B, put me in your late night playlist, let's go for a late night drive, you know what I mean? That kind of setting. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And big up Sophie on the guitar, man. She put that whole video together for me, man. Like she really, really came through. Sophie Legan. Yeah, but there's more I'm gonna speak about her a little bit later. But yeah, big up.
Yeah, definitely amazing. Big up to her. I followed her as well too. So another dope artist. So I definitely like seeing, that duo, you two coming together, for sure. So you got to
Yeah.
tell me and the people, watching like your story. So what got you, to become an artist?
I mean, me, so I've always loved music. Like I know everyone says that, but literally I've
Yes.
always loved music. Like since young, I'm talking young. I used to print out my favorite songs. I used to print out the lyrics and I used to like really just understand. Like, I couldn't sing or anything, like 'cause I was just there making noise, probably annoying everyone. But I was like really like reading the end of the lines and understanding why this one meshed here and why did this one rhyme here. Like what's the rhyming pattern? What's it for? You know what I mean? So I was really like trying to understand like the detail of music from a young age. Then I started like rapping as everyone does. I started rapping so bad, but I thought I was good, so that's what it matters. I started rapping, and I was getting sort of like my flow. You know what I mean? It's like sort of understanding. Then I just didn't really care as much. Like, I was just listening. I was just a consumer of music for ages. Like I've all anyone that's known me from my existence, I probably came out the womb with an MP3 player. Like anyone that's known me from like existence, yeah, knows that I'm the guy to come to for songs. You know what I mean? I digest every type of music. Like I love songs. You know what I mean? So pretty much that's it in a nutshell. And then it came to me at university, probably by the age of about. By the way, I've always written music. My notes are full of songs that I would never sing because I just had no confidence to sing. Um, Everyone like said, "Oh, you can hold a note." You know, what I mean, I could hold a note, but I never really grew on that. I never really just tried. So it came to I became a DJ in 2015. I was a DJ for about 4 or 5 years. I mean, I'm still kind of a DJ, but I just don't do
Mm-hmm.
it. You know what I mean? But yeah, my decks are sort of collecting dust right now. But yeah, so I became a DJ, and then I was on stage at some point, and I was like, this in 2017, and I was like, I dropped a song for this guy, and I was just like, bro, the crowd's reaction was crazy. I was like, I'm in the wrong place. I should be where he's standing. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I could make songs like this. I can do it. So I kind of just I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm gonna just I made a song called Location. Um and I was like, I'm just gonna go and record it. Like whatever happens, happens. People laugh at me, laugh at me. If they don't, they don't. And it just grew from there, honestly, like just literally grew and grew and grew and people started respecting me for just doing what I wanted to do. And more so, I like how I sound in my headphones. So like if I like it, that's all I really care about. And then if one other person likes it, that's just added value. You know what I mean? Like if I can get to the ears of someone else and they approve it, then that's just like great. That's why I never take it for granted when someone says they like my music, even if it's just a quick like or quick message like, yo, I really like this. Like I really like take that to heart because I came from nothing. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah. But I think with you being a DJ, you get that ear for sound. You know what I'm saying? You know how things are supposed to sound like, and then you've been studying music. So that can make you a great artist by that, because you have to know sound, understand sounds, and you clearly have done that. I mean, you've been making these hits. I feel all year you've been coming up with something like every month. It's like I can't keep up. Yeah.
I got much more coming, man. Like I'm gonna kill him with consistency. You know what I mean? Like there's if all it takes is an audio clip of about 3 minutes to change your life, then why not make loads of them? You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. Like, I'm just gonna keep making them. Like, there's no point me making one song a year and then say, I didn't make it. I just don't know why. Like, no, 'cause I didn't work hard enough. I'll be making these audio clips all day. We can run through this all day. Everyone from my artist development group will get onto that, but everyone from there knows I come in there every week with another 3 songs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready. I'm always making music. Like, whenever I'm not sleeping, which is hardly ever, I'm making music. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I definitely, hear that. And like I tapped into, you to in a Clubhouse like a few months back, definitely a great platform. And, I was hooked instantly. I was like, okay, he's dope. That's when I think you had Coffee in My Cup that came out and you had that
Yeah,
challenge. I was tuned in. I
yeah.
actually won. I was one of the little winners on that challenge too, the
There
Birdhouse.
you go.
So shout
Yeah,
out to my Birdhouse people.
okay,
But
big up the birdhouse.
yeah, so that was dope, and so then just tapped in more. So I definitely, love the versatility with the R&B and the hip hop as well. And it seems like you kind of developed your own kind of hip hop style too.
100%. The one thing that I don't want people to be able to do is box me in, and like you get it with like the Drakes, for example, like and people saying our culture vulture, blah 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 blah. I mean, my background is a very mixed heritage anyway, so like it's hard to really box me into anything. But like I want it from the start of my career that I'm doing everything. So by the time I level up, and people are like, why has he got an Afro kind of influence on his voice now? Why is he doing trap soul? Why is he doing this? Like, and it's like, oh, look back in my discography. I already did it ages ago. You know what I mean? I want to touch on everything that I can touch. And music is a vibe. You know what I mean? I'm not making music for money. I'm making it for if I can make money from it and it can change my life. Of course, I ain't gonna turn down a check, but I'm
Right.
just saying at the same time, like I'm doing this because, like I said at the beginning, like I make songs because I like how I sound. So if I like how I sound on EDM music, I'll make it. If I like how I sound on country music, then call me a hillbilly. I'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can get my hands on, I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Right. And I agree. I think versatility is key. People get stuck on, oh, I can only do one genre. Well, you can't like one genre without tapping into other genres. Like music as a whole is a mix of genres coming together. So I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's what a feature is, isn't it? Like you're not gonna get two Chris Browns on one track all the time, are you? Like you're gonna get
Right.
Chris Brown with like you're gonna Chris Brown in the R&B bedroom kind of genre, and you're gonna get him with someone like the Baby or something like this who's not in that genre, but he's a proper like hip hop rapper. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get, because they both mesh well. So you're not gonna have someone on your track that you don't respect. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta just take music as a whole element and merge it into what you want it to be. That's how I see
Right.
it.
Exactly. And then growing up, who were some of your music influences? Doesn't matter what genre, just who are some people that you kind of grew and to respect music wise.
Well, I mean, like in the early, in like the earlier days, like definitely Michael Jackson. My God, like his discography got rinsed out.
Yes.
Like yeah, all the time. Like definitely Michael Jackson. I have to always give it to him. I mean, like growing up, like I did like my old school. You know what I mean? I like my Joe C, Avant, Joe, etc. But if you're asking me about my influences like to make music, I'm more new school, like Omarion, and that's just because I really started like growing up. These are the ones that I was like printing out and understanding how they made these songs. Like this would be like Omarion, Lloyd, Chris Brown, Drake, J. Cole, Fabulous, you know what I mean? Like these are my kind of influences, you know what I mean? And even newer school, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller, Six Black. I don't know how everyone pronounces his name. I just say Six Black so I can just like
Yeah.
I don't know if
Right.
he's black or Six Black. Slack. Like, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like all these different vibes, you know what I mean? But yeah, and even now I'm really liking like this pop, like this like Charlie Puth, Charlie Puth, I think that's the name. You know what I mean? Like Sam Smith. I'm loving these kind of vibes. I'm just understanding that like where it was like so like pop, whatever pop, the word pop, yeah, like when I was growing up, pop was like
Right.
the more like kind of rock kind of music, you know what I mean? Like that and all pop is popular. That's what the genre is what popular music. Right now, hip hop is
Exactly.
pop because hip hop is like the whole Cardi B's and everyone. That's what pop is right now because it's popular. That's why all of the fashion brands are using them. That's why they're everywhere. That's why the sponsorship, they're using them everywhere. You know what I mean? You're seeing it everywhere. It's all on the radio. You know what I mean? So I just think that when I was growing up, there was a lot of negligence towards like, oh, that you shouldn't be listening to that. That's not cool. And maybe that had like a race thing to do with it as well, where it's like, oh, if I'm walking down the road singing a country song or something, then my friends might be like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? So it's sort of like now growing up, you're understanding that like you can take influences. I could listen to a country song and I
Yeah.
could make a banging R&B song from it because it's
Yep.
all instruments and vocals, isn't it? Like so, there's not really a formula to it in my head. There's just like I said, let it mesh.
Right, exactly. And you can make some great collaborations by just having an open mind, not just being
Mm-hmm.
stuck on one thing. So, I mean, look what you
100%,
and
yeah.
Miss Sophie just did. I mean, that was dope. I was loving that.
Exactly.
I'm like, are they gonna do something else together?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we got two more videos like that, and we got some stuff coming, man. Like yeah. I listen. I told you I stay working.
Yes, you do constantly, like 24/7. And, not only that, we were talking about earlier, you're actually a part of artist development, which I must give my
Mm-hmm.
hats off to you for that because that is so important, giving back as an artist to other artists. Can you kind of explain to kind of everybody, like, your part in that?
Yeah, yeah. So big up. There's quite a lot of people in here from arts development, man. Everyone, drop a little message if you're from AD, man. Just drop a little AD message in here, man. If you're in here repping it. But yeah, big up arts development. So it's run by I've been attending for about a year now. My boy Liwa, he suggested that I come. And pretty much like it's just grown a lot since I've been there. There's so many talented artists, man. Like Luke, Toms, Liwa, Shalise, Ria's in here, like there's so many talented artists that there's about 20 of us, I'd say. Strong unit, you know what I mean? Like whenever one of us has a show, we'll all go, you know what I mean? So that's at least 15 to 16 voices in one room, which does a lot for your self-confidence.
Amazing.
But besides everyone else that's there, and then everyone else is looking like, why has he got so many fans? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like it's a whole movement. And basically what it is, like big up Youth Futures, big up Mark, Timon, Shelby, and everyone that like helps out. There's we literally go to the community center. It was on every Wednesday, and now it's on every like Monday and Wednesday. And it's pretty much like we all perform, we all encourage each other. We sometimes we write together. We just come back from a songwriting camp that we went on. We got an investment of £10,000 from someone. And that was just from the leader speaking on a radio show. And then there was this guy that was just like, yeah, I really want to invest in you guys. Gave us £10,000. Now we just went on a songwriting camp on a retreat this week, last weekend, made the songs. We're gonna record them this weekend, get them mixed and mastered, and then we're pushing it out as an album. Not gonna tell you the name yet, it's gonna come
Right.
soon. I'm pushing it out as an album, and then we're gonna use that money for marketing, and we got a show booked it for 3 weeks. So if you deep what I just said is that we booked our songwriting retreat and booked the show 4 weeks later. So before this weekend, these songs didn't exist, but the show was booked. That's how fast we're moving. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
anything. So we're in the in between time now. Now we got to record the songs and ready ourselves for the show that's gonna happen on the 12th of November. So stuff like that is precious that artist development equips you with. You know what I mean? So that's why me I'm always focused. Like going to artist development made me realize that I can't just make songs that I like anymore. I've got to make songs that interact with the crowd. I've got to understand when I'm going to hold eye contact when I say this kind of thing. If I'm trying to be an R&B singer, I got to look at these women, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got to look at that. I got to sing to them, you know what I mean? I don't care if they have
Right.
a man or not. I have to sing to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you got to pick certain points in each song and like understand when you want the recall back. It's just there's a science to it in the same time, you know what I mean? And artist development helps you do that. It's like a whole movement, man. But yeah, big up.
Wow, big up, because I see a lot of them here in the comments, and all of you guys are on the show too. Like, all your comments are made public if you comment. Big shout out. I love that positivity, because it's so much people that are trying to be in this competition together, when it's so much better when you say it's like 15 of y'all are actually coming together doing big things in a 4-week stretch. See, that's the proof right here, people. Stop trying to compete against each other and come together, because you'll be much
100%.
more successful.
100%, man. We need to work together, man. It's just that's the only way. I'm telling you, like, your favorite artists all went through artist development, and it's so apparent to the ones that didn't. All your Chris Browns, Beyonce's, all of them, they went into artist development, and the ones that didn't, there are artists right now that have just been signed, and they'll release an album, and then they'll be going through artist development. You wonder why you don't see them for a while? It's because they're being put through artist development. It's necessary. It literally, read the words artist development, which will turn into artist developed. You know what I mean? Like that's literally the formula. So you have to. I think it's just something that's like a must do. It's just like at a job, you got to do your training. You know what I mean? Like you can't get to the next level unless you pass this course, or you got to get this certificate, or you know what I mean, or like this degree. Like you have to do that in order to show that you can get here. This is like a key part of that. Otherwise, you can't just be good on what you can, but it depends how high up you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you shouldn't just be good on audio. You should understand how to make a show how to make a performance and experience. And it's not just a show. It's not just a show that someone's walking into an open mic night and it's like, oh, he was good. You want it to be like, oh no, that guy killed it. Like he killed everyone else on that set. Like his one stood out. Why did his one stand out so much? And then I can say, oh yeah, no, I've been to art development. I learned how to do this, and this, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. There's some science behind what you do. You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff comes into it. But yeah,
Definitely. And the science is important, because kind of what we were saying before we went live, you never know who's watching. I don't care if it's only
exactly.
5 people in the room. It could just be that one person that's looking and tapping in. So you always got to be, ready. Yeah.
There's one set of ears. There's this here. Everyone is watching. To get you from here to here is it doesn't. There's not just some magic dust that happens. It's one set of ears. It's 2 individual ears on one person that changes that. That gets you from you living in your projects, or you call it in America, or your hood, to going living in that mansion. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever your goal is. It's a set of ears. So I treat every performance that I do as if it's the O2 or as if it's the Staples Center. Like I treat it as if it's the biggest thing I've ever done, because there's someone watching that has never seen me before and is going to judge me off of this set. You know what I'm saying? They're going to judge me off of this performance.
Yep.
And no matter how many times I or someone else from my artist development is like, oh no, he's just having a bad day. No, it doesn't matter. Like that's my one chance gone now. You know what I'm saying? That's my one chance gone, because they don't care. They don't care enough. You know what I mean? Like I was at a performance, and on the lineup, these people performing, and everyone was making so much noise.
Right.
And these people were just performing through it, and then I was next. So I was like, no, I'm not having this. I literally I went up there, got them to turn the lights off. Already, like that was already like made it a bit different. And then people were still talking, and the DJ ran the track. I was like, no, wait. And I was like, yo, you lot at the back, are you lot finished talk? Is my mic working? You know what I mean? Like that was a nice way to say, shut up, I'm about to perform.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like without me telling them to shut up, and then they got everyone else saying, shh, like, you know what I mean? Give me some respect. Now, them guys are thinking, right, I'm talking, whatever I'm saying is more important than you, because I don't know you. So you better be good. And then when I killed that show, what did they do? They came up to me after and was like, bro, you killed that show. You were so good. And that's because I got their attention at the beginning and I proved my point. You understand? Like that whole mindset, yeah.
Right. It's a great mindset.
I don't know if I went off topic.
No. I'm gonna tell you. Now, remember the vibe of this show. You can talk about anything. This is a conversation. I'm not even gonna call it an interview, people. This is a conversation. This is people getting to know you. You definitely got met.
Know each other.
Yes, you got mad people supporting that. This is what it's all about. So definitely feel free. You're not going off topic at all. You there. you, you're definitely there with everything you're saying. And I do want to include everybody. We did not plan this purple. That's just how the vibe is. I just decided to rock some purple, make the graphic. Purple is his favorite color. I just found out it's just the vibe. That's just what we do on
It's definitely
Activated,
the vibe.
y'all.
Yeah, literally, I came on. It was just I just set my light to purple. You're not saying, but purple. I mean, everyone comment someone comment if you tell me if you love purple, and then tell me if you don't like purple. Because I feel like I've never met anyone that doesn't like purple. I want to see in the comments. Like, just let me know if you love it or hate it. I bet there's gonna be one person that loves it. They got purple everything in their room, but they're gonna be like, nah, I hate it.
Hey, it's neutral. You can't go wrong in purple. So, you cannot go wrong at all. Look, Angela's like, look, there's people already in Clubhouse waiting. See, so it's just a big networking thing that we're doing. I'm just making that point that this is really everywhere. People already rocking. Yep, purple is the best. Here she go.
There you go.
This is just, dope and amazing here what's going on. Now, I do want to point out, October 30th is your birthday, and you've been doing this 30 days of SAURA, on the IG and everything. I peeped that out. And so you do have Club Capsule that's going to be dropping on that day.
That is true. Yeah, man. First of all, just big up to everyone on Clubhouse that's tuning into this, man. I really appreciate it, man. I got strong holding on Clubhouse, you know what I mean? Definitely joined that in like December. Had no idea what I was doing, and then look at me now. I'm here. Love it. So pretty much, 30th of October. Yep, a real brother was born, and so it is gonna be my 25th. I'm a quarter of a century old. I know. It's crazy. But so yeah, I got my new to celebrate. I always on my birthday I try to drop something. So yeah, I got a 3-song project dropping called Club Capsule. It's for all the DJs. Any DJs, make sure you get into my DMs, give me your email, contact Ange, and like just literally, I've got 3 bangers for you. One is called Advice. Well, she already got it out there.
Yes, I'm on it.
She's on it, I'm gonna do it in order. I got Body Burning, I got 2 Girls, and I got Advice. So I got 3 songs for the club. Yeah, I got your whole DJ packs there. Your instrumental. Let's give this quick. If anyone doesn't know what a DJ pack is, make sure you get it. With every release that you have, make sure you tell your engineer or producer to give you the MP3 version and WAV version of the song, the dirty version, the clean version, the acapella, and the instrumental. And then obviously the PA version for you to perform it where the vocals are a bit lower. Make sure you get them 4 or 5 things, because every DJ is gonna need it. But anyway, so I've got the DJ packs for you. So yeah, definitely please do go into my bio, not right now actually, but after this, because I'm gonna put it back because I've got the link up for this right now. But into my Beacons Linktree thing, and pre-save it. It does a lot for the artist if you pre-save it. It helps them get into the algorithm, get into show that it's a song or whatever, or release that people are waiting for, and then it helps them get into playlists as soon as it drops. So please do pre-save it on Spotify or Apple Music if you can. Yeah, man, stream it, buy it, or however you want to help, man, or just. I always say, I've said it since my first release, please let me know how you find the song. Don't just listen to it, and if you like it or dislike it, something about it, keep it to yourself. Like, let me know so I can better myself for the next song. You know what I mean? I take all criticism and feedback on board. Anyone that knows me knows that.
Oh yeah, those are bangers. See, I've got the pleasure since I've tapped into the birdhouse to be hearing those joints, So I was like, hey, so it's gonna be a dope celebration for your birthday as well.
100%, man. Yeah, man. Big up, man. My Cash App is not joking.
I know we dropped. That became a trend. I noticed people started dropping their Cash Apps. Maybe I'll do that this year. I might. I'm turning 40 this year, so I'm. Next month. Hey.
Hey, come on. November the 5th. I remember.
Yes. So
coffee's all day on me.
Oh, hey, coffee in my cup. We're gonna play that when we end the podcast. We'll definitely be playing that one. because that one was
100%.
dope too. You know, you had a
I
whole
appreciate it, man.
challenge.
Yeah. People got involved with that, man. That was good, man. That was a very good release, man. Big up Farzan the Khan. He produced Discreet, he produced Coffee in My Cup, and he produced all the songs on the Club Capsule. So big up him, man. We did quite a few things together, man. So yeah, if you want a good producer, tap in with Farzan the Khan. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, Coffee in My Cup, man. It came off. I think that was my most well thought out song. Usually, I was just dropping songs before and hoping and wishing, as you do. But when I dropped Coffee in My Cup, man, that was a song where I had to have some thought process behind it. You know what I mean? Like when I dropped it, it was like I can't just waste this and just drop it anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I had to put some thought behind it. So me and my team called them the section. I started a room on Clubhouse called SAURA section. So my team, the section, which consists of well, quite a few individuals. We all came together and had like a ground force. And yeah, so pretty much, I mean, instead of just dropping the song Coffee in My Cup, we went to, and I'm still doing it, going to independent coffee shops and just saying to them, hey, like, I mean, I tried the Starbucks and stuff like that, but they were all like, "Oh no, we got corporate playlists. Like, we can't just put your song on here." I'm like, "All right, whatever. You'll hear it when you'll hear it when you hear it." You know what I mean?
They missing out.
But yeah, man, they're missing out for now. But pretty much, yeah, we got QR codes made. So if you scan the QR code, it goes straight to my link tree, and it's got everything to do with coffee on there, all the merch that's on there. Yeah, pretty much everything. So I was going around to independent coffee shops and ringing them up, and you know, we had a whole game plan, had a whole spreadsheet, understanding the UK and US like how we can get us this song played in independent coffee shops. And the whole story was that I'm an independent artist up against signed artists, so it's already I'm in that game. Same way as these independent coffee shops are up against the big franchises like Starbucks, Costa, and Dunkin' and all this stuff. You know what I mean? And I've already had some reception back from Krispy Kremes that I've been in talks with them on Instagram, the Krispy Kreme UK team. So they know about Coffee in My Cup. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time until that shit gets put in. And then Krispy Kreme is free for everyone that's watching right now.
Hey, a Krispy Kreme party. No, that was genius. I mean, it was genius marketing. You know, who doesn't love, well, most of us love coffee. The song is dope. I mean, hey, I had my coffee this morning. So, you know, it's just that kind of thing. It's something that'll resonate with people. People can relate to it. And, you know, we're at the time of doing challenges. So why not?
It's a routine, you know what I mean? It's like a routine thing. It's like your morning fix, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm going to wake up and have some coffee. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. I'm going to go and wait in line for my coffee. You know what I mean? Lunch break at work, the work rush. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to get some coffee. You know what I mean? Like, it plays into everything the same way as drugs do. You know what I mean? And coffee is a drug. So let's be honest. But even if you don't drink coffee, it could be anything. Like, I mean, it could be anything that's just your morning fix. It could be your girlfriend. Like, that's your morning fix. You know what I mean? Like every morning you'll wake up and kiss your girlfriend. Like, it's just my morning fix. You know what I mean? Like, wherever it is, you know what I mean? It could be whatever your heart desires. It's just a song for you. Like, whatever your addiction is. I'm not addicted to coffee, by the way. Like,
Right.
but it's I mean, you seem like a fiend.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, unless it's like a hazelnut latte, then I am addicted. I will never turn that down.
Right. Yeah, mine got to be sweet too. Sweet cream, if anything, nothing bitter. So, you know, long as it's that, I'm good, you know, for sure, for sure. And, you know, I also included here because you being a songwriter as well. I always want to include that because, you know, that's a whole nother level of talent, you know, itself. Is there a state of mind that you need to be in when you're writing a song, or is it just something that just clicks and you write it down, or how does your process go?
So, I mean, pretty much this is why the songwriting camp was good. I'm on the weekend of my arts development lot. Normally I would love to just, like, I'm a whole mood setter. I got my LED lights over there. I got my water fountain. I got my bonsai trees. I got my incense burners. You know what I mean? I got my candles. I got everything lit. You know what I mean? I got my lava lamp. I got my star projector. I got everything. Like that's the kind of person I'm in. Like I love just setting the mood. And then it's like, right, now let's start. I'm old school. Like, usually I write stuff down with a notepad and pen. And I'm just like, yeah, let's get in the zone. Because if I'm gonna make something that's real, then I need to be living in it. You know what I mean? And so, for example, if I want to write a song about heartbreak, I'm not gonna go back and relive my heartbreak. Like, I can't do that. So I've got to put my mindset in it as if it's happening right now. You know what I mean? So for me, it's mood setting, like light, smell is all a big thing. But like I said, the artist development really made me understand that someone can just call you up tomorrow and be like, yo, I need a song for Justin Bieber by 5 p.m. tomorrow. And it's like, raw, how am I gonna get into this Justin Bieber mood? Like, I'm a bit upset, you know what I mean? Or on the flip side, I could be happy and someone's like, yo, Bryson Tiller, and I'm like, oh God, that guy cries, man. I need to I need to make a song about feelings, you know what I mean? Like, so it's something like that, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, Bryson Tiller is probably one of my favorite artists, so there ain't no diss. But it's about switching the mood, you know what I mean? Switching the mood and understanding, like, it depends on the type of artist you are. Like, you can probably get the best out of me if I can have my own time, but you're still gonna get a banger, hopefully. If you give me another time limit. It's songwriting is I feel like you should. What helps you with songwriting is listening to a vast amount of music, so that when it comes to it, you can hone in, and your palette is your outcome is only as good as your palette, and your palette is whatever's in your mind. Like, whenever if you're equipped with knowledge, then you'll be able to speak. So if you ask me or something like on a topic of whatever, like boxing, for example, and I know so much about boxing that's just floating around in my head, then I can have any conversation with you about it because I can bring it around to what I know. You know what I'm saying? So same way but if I don't know about it, then I'm gonna struggle. I'm not gonna be able to talk. So same way in songwriting, if you listen to so much music and so many artists, something is gonna come to your mind at some point. You know what I mean? Like with pretty much any beat, something's gonna come to your mind, and you have weird inspiration sometimes. Sometimes you might even make a song and you listen to another song and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I subconsciously had the same melody line as that guy. You know what I mean? Ask any artist, I bet they've done it. And it's accidentally not copied, but like they've accidentally used the too much influence from or inspiration from that artist. Then you got to go back and revisit and rework it. Like, it's just how it works, isn't it? But that could work to your favor if that makes sense.
Got you. Oh no, that made perfect sense. And I mean, I've been so confident just to kind of do these challenges. Like you did the cold summer challenge, you know, gotta love me some Fabulous. So I'm watching that. Yeah.
You dug deep in my archives, isn't it? Because that's just a wow down. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mars. Fabulous is, not gonna lie, I'm not even heavy on like rappers really. I'm an R&B guy, you know what I mean? I listen to R&B, like that's what's all in my playlist, you know what I mean? So but Fabulous, yeah, is my favorite rapper, you know what I mean? Like 100%. That guy's witty, his puns, he's got flavor, he's got swag, he makes sense when he raps. I like people that make sense. I don't like listening to rappers that just don't make any sense. It just, to me, it doesn't click. It's just like anyone could have done this, you know what I mean? So for Fabulous, yeah, he just, every time I listen to him, I'm like, did you hear what he like literally I gotta rewind it to and I'm annoying everyone in the room. No one cares. Yeah, it could be me talking to myself in the mirror and I'm like, did you hear what he said? And I'm just like just running it back, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just artists like that, it's just like, yeah, it's a wonder.
Man, but see, you even put your own R&B spin to it as well. You know what I'm saying? Because most people I seen on the challenges, you know, they were just rhyming on it. I was like, oh no, he switched it up, gave us the R&B. So I was thinking that.
No, yeah, that's the whole hybrid approach I try. You know what I mean? Like I try to. I don't know. I feel like I delve in the art of surprise. You know what I mean? Like I never want you to know what's coming. I want you to think you know what's coming, and then it doesn't come, but something better comes, and it's like, he got me again. You know what I mean? I want that, and that is from listening to years of listening to like the Fabulouses, where it's like he did something that wowed me again. If you can wow someone, my guy Gary Archer, legendary Gary Archer, man, big up him every time. He's from the Bay Area, big legend there. Gary Archer told me that there's everyone has a one bit in a song that they love. They can like a song, but there's one bit that they loved. You know what I mean? And I've always said for years, I've always said that I need to make a song that has replay value. And replay value simply means I've listened to that, but yo, this bit, you know what I mean? Like it will go to my favorite bit is at 1 minute 15. So as soon as it goes to 1 minute 15, I might even just run it back one more time and then cut the whole song. You know what I mean? Like because that bit is so special to me. So trying to find that is what's most important in every song, I think.
Yeah, definitely most important because, you know, we're kind of at a time when people have kind of the low attention spans, it seems.
100%.
So you definitely just got to catch them. You know, you got to catch them with something. And once they're caught, they're hooked. You know,
That's
it's
it.
just a
Hook,
fact.
line. Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
100%.
Hook, line, and sinker. And then you know what though? You be teasing like some on your IG. Like I said, I did tap in on you got like these little video clips, and I'm like, where the full video? I want to see it. So it's almost like no,
Fam.
that's a good
I got,
thing. You know, making
yeah,
people
yeah.
want more.
Oh yeah, I got, yeah, you can't give everything. I got things, I got so much content that like I can afford to sort of just push out something like even like the cold summer chat. I forgot I did that until you just said it. Like I got so much that I do that I just forget sometimes. So when we revisit it, like I couldn't tell you any words on that song. I forgot. You know what I mean? I had to go back and watch it. But it's like it's so good. Like when you love doing what you do, you don't mind. You don't see it as work. Otherwise, if I saw this as work, oh my god, you know how many hours I would have done? Like you know, I'd be expecting a fat paycheck for this, but I don't do it for money. I don't actually care. I'm just doing it because, again, I'm gonna keep saying it. I like how I sound, and that's on a humble flex. I just like how I sound, so I'm gonna listen more time. Listen to myself in my headphones. You know what I mean? If I'm not listening to people that inspire me, I'm listening to myself. So it's you know what I mean? It just goes hand in hand.
Right. You have to love yourself. And it's nothing about having a big ego or anything. It's just confidence. If you don't have the confidence to just go and do it, then you're not going to be at your best. So
Well,
I'm
yeah,
glad that you said that. I like how I sound because there's a lot of people that won't say that.
yeah, 100%,
You know,
100%.
I even, you're gonna laugh at this one just to say, I always hated my voice. But then when I started doing more of this or talking on the clubhouse, people are like, oh, we like your voice. I'm like, really? I said, okay. And so I just started getting confident and
Yeah,
just talking more. It just
that's
how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah. That's how you got to be kind to everyone. Always be kind to people, because like, be honest. Let's be honest. Like so many people are going through so many like different personal struggles every day. Like if you can just be like, it takes nothing to be nice, but everything to be mean. You know, it takes everything inside you
Yes.
to be mean. You know what I mean? Like being mean isn't easy. Like you literally have to work yourself up to be like, I'm gonna say this. You know what I mean? Whereas to be nice, just like, oh please, oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, you look good. You know what I mean? Like it's just real quick things that for the next, so I mean, it's like people get pissed off every minute. So for the next 60 seconds, that person's gonna be happy, you know, until the next person comes and slams the door in their face. But you know what I mean? Like it's like until the next, like, at least you know you've done your bit. You know what I mean? Like you literally done your bit. So that's all we can do in life. You know what I mean? Let's just all do our little bit. And so if that's me, if any artist is in my DM like saying to me blah blah blah, can you listen to this um uh can you come to my show, or this and that? If I have the capacity to do it myself, I'll do it. And or if I can always try and give advice, and my advice isn't always going to be right. It's going to be my advice, like as to what I would have done on this song, or what I feel like your voice should have
Mm-hmm.
been like on this song. You know what I mean? And that's not me. I'm far from a critic. You know, I haven't made it anywhere. You know what I mean? Like so, but this is just me trying to help you because you've asked
Right.
for it. But there's some people that are like, yeah, nah, I got more followers than you, so I'm not even. I ain't got time to help you. Like, you can stay in my general inbox, or you can stay in my was it requested inbox. Like people get, and that is the growth of an ego, which ego will get
Right.
you killed. You know what I mean? I always say you gotta be humble, man. We all gotta work to shrink our egos, and the world will be a better place.
I agree 100%. You know, just being kind to people, being positive. You know, if not for that, none of us would have linked up. It's just how it is. You know, you just be kind, you
Mhm.
support one another, you network, you come together. And you know, oh, and she does have a question. She wants to know what's a personal quote about you that would sum you up.
A personal quote about me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should do that again.
She
So
got
what
you
I always
good.
say, now what I always say is before me being an artist, I'm a human first. You know what I mean? So literally, it's short and sweet. But yeah, I'm a human first before an artist. So approach me and talk to me, and let's talk. You know what I mean? Like it's I'm not anyone, and I don't plan to be anyone on a pedestal ever. Like, you know what I mean? I tried. I just want to be the person that loved what he did and made a living out of it, and could sort of help someone else that has a similar dream. Doesn't even have to be anything to do with music. But like I told you before we went live,
Mm-hmm.
I've learned so many things. Like I've learned so many things. Like just about, even it's about human experience. You know what I mean? Like on the
Mm-hmm.
way to where I am from where I was like 4 years ago. Which if I learned a few of these things whilst I did it on my days, like I could have cut like a whole 2 years out of my life, and actually been on a stage like quicker. But it's just, I don't know if it's that no one wanted to tell me, or no one cared enough to tell me, or no one knew that I wanted to know. I don't know. It could have been a lack of awareness from my side, but you're always going to get the people at home that don't support you and the people outside that support you more. That's always going to happen. So let's just cut that out of the equation. We need to all do, if you really want something, you got to do more yourself. You got to look at your end goal and look at where you are now, and anything in between is potential. Are you doing as much as you can do to get there, or are we just saying every night, yeah, I just did that, that's enough? Like, what is enough? If you're not gonna make it there as quick as possible, what is enough? You know what I mean? Enough is not a measurement of anything. Enough is just a word that you're saying to fill in the space and to make an excuse for yourself later on as to why you didn't make it. I did enough at the time, but did you? You know what I mean? So I always look at that, and yeah, I hope that makes sense.
No, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. It makes 100%, sense. And I always respect the grind of the independent artists. And that's why I work with so many independent artists, because that's the hardest grind. It's not easy. It's a struggle. It costs to be an independent artist. So like for you, I mean, with comparing with being an independent artist or a signed artist, would you prefer to remain independent?
I mean, so if you asked me this a year ago, I would have been like, man, well, actually, no. If you asked me this 2 years ago, I'd be like, get me a deal.
Right.
Let me sign in. I'll sign anything. I'll sign an autograph. I don't care. I'll sign anything. So that was me before, innit? Then if you asked me a year ago, I would have been like, I ain't signing nothing. Look at all these people getting fucked over. Like, I am never signing anything. Now I'm smart enough to understand. And in both instances, and even now, I just knew nothing about what I was talking about. I didn't have enough knowledge. Not every deal was bad, and not every deal was good. There's something in the middle, and there's a sweet spot. That's how people make, like, for example, like J. Cole's got Dreamville under whatever label. You know what I mean? Chris Brown has CBE, Chris Brown Entertainment, under Sony. You know what I mean? Like, he's made his own little living, and he can sign other people under Sony. He can use the giants to help himself. There's ways about it. It's a music industry. It's a whole house. You know what I mean? It's a whole house, and you'll step it. Every time you make a banger or you get some publicity or someone notices you, you're stepping into someone's house. So you got to wipe your shoes and understand what's going on. But if you can understand what's in that house and which rooms are in that house before you step in, then you're gonna have a better way, like the way of navigating yourself. You know what I mean? It's just like stepping into a I don't know, a blizzard with a compass. It's much better than stepping into a blizzard with no compass. You know what I mean? It's just understanding and navigating where you're gonna go. So I'm humble enough to know that I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Like,
right.
I don't know enough, so I can't really answer your question. But I'm not opposed to having I'm not saying if someone comes to me waving $1 million that I'm not gonna sit there like shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if someone comes to me waving $1 million, I'm immediately gonna ask, okay, so that means I know I'm worth about 5 million right now. Because why are you gonna take me for a loss? You're gonna take me because you know you can build on me. You know what I mean? But I say, if for $1 million, and I know that all that $1 million isn't mine, because now I've got to pay for the big boy studios. Now I've got to have these music videos for everything. Now I've got to pay for management. That's 20%. Now I've got, you know what I mean? Like, all my costs go up. So that $1 million isn't mine, and I got to give it back because it's an advancement. It's not my money. It's a loan, and now I belong to you. So I got to weigh up the ins and outs. Do I want to belong to you and sell off pretty much my idea of, what did I tell you at the beginning of this interview? I make music because I like how I sound. Now I'm gonna sell that whole agenda that's been in my head for my whole life for $1 million right now. Nah, sorry.
No.
I'm worth more than that. And every artist should think like that. You're worth much more than that.
That's a fact. Knowing your worth.
Yeah, you're worth much more than what anyone can tell you. Say that now.
Got to say that again for those in the back. It's so true.
Yeah, man. It's true, man. I'm telling you, you're worth much more than what anyone is telling you, unless they're telling you that what I just told you.
Right. It's so true. Just having that knowledge, not getting yourself played, knowing your value. If you got to be independent for a while, hey, I mean, you're pushing out your work. You got a good team. I know you got a good team because I've been reaching out to them. So salute to your team as well. It's all about having a great team.
Yeah, big up, man. Let me shout out my team right now. So
drop those shout outs.
I got the section right there. So big up everyone in the section. You know what I'm saying? So the section holding me down. Big up and and set this up as well. So yeah, she's always doing her bit, man. I really appreciate you. Big up B Mill, DJ B Mill. He's streaming this right now, so everyone can hear it on Clubhouse right now live. Big up my guy. Big up Billy James. That's my brother from North Carolina. I was gonna do the accent, but all my American accents sound the same. Every state. I need to work on that. Yeah. So Billy James, man. He's also a wavy artist, man. You're gonna hear a song. A couple things from us coming out. Sophie Lagan. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she's the one that had the guitar in the video, wavy artist, and she's actually vocal producing me at the same time as well. She's teaching me how to sing better. So like I said, I'm always learning. My guy Jazz Healer, he plays with Cool in the Gang. He's the saxophonist for them, man. He's a big giant man. I'm getting a lot of support from these types of people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's I've probably a few others, but Ivy, my girl Ivy, man. I got a lot of people that come in for a lot of moral support, you know what I mean? Like just to really help me, and it helps me on a day-to-day, you know what I mean? Just as much as I make this music, big up Gabriel as well. As much as I make this music, I really need to balance my music with real life, because we're living in now. We're living right now, innit? So as much as I make all these songs, I wouldn't be making these songs if I just had to make these songs, because it would be a task and it would be a job, and I wouldn't enjoy it. So me being able to break up and have normal conversations with people in my space that I trust and that people that I actually like, it helps me. So I'm like, okay, I've been a bit normal today, now I can go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So as opposed to I've been stuck here all day on this mic. You know what I mean? It's like it's the breakaway and the balance that helps. But also I've got to big up the wider team, man. You know what I'm saying? Birdhouse, big up Birdhouse, DJ Chill, DJ Miss Powers, DJ 808, DJ Ice Mike, you know what I'm saying? Everyone from the Birdhouse that helps me, man. Big Who, Miss Who, everyone that sort of tunes in. I can't name everyone from the Birdhouse because I'll be here for years. There's hella birds.
Mad people in there.
Hella birds in there. You know what I'm saying, man? So but big up everyone in there, man, that's listening right now, man. And yeah, man, like I make my music, I told you, because I like it myself, but then I go and test it on them. I'm like, yo, you don't like this song? And they're like, yo, where's this song coming out, man? Like you know what I mean? It's stuff like that really help. And it's market research, you know what I'm saying? It's market research.
Right.
Yeah. And then I got even back in before all of this music, yeah. And I'm like Grizzy, Ray, Sarah, Sid, these are all my people from home, you know what I'm saying? Like people from home like that first caught on these people come to my shows. Like that's a big thing. Like I got in my notes, I got anyone that sort of helped me, anyone that's helped me in any way, shape or form. I've got notes, you know what I mean, for the majority of them. And I promise that as soon as I get where I can get to, there's a whole ladder. I've already built the ladder. I just need to get to the destination.
Right.
So it's like, but it's because that's what it's about, you know what I mean? Like you can't just have people coming to your shows when there's only 15 people coming up, and then when you got a show with 15,000, it's like, I forgot. No, man, yeah, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Like it's people that show support now which matter, because if you forget about them, they're gonna remember that for the rest of their life, and you can't come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true.
Yeah, man.
Can't come back.
Support is definitely. Yeah, 100%. Any artist out there, or forget artists. I keep saying artists, man. Anyone out there that's doing something that they love, get yourself a support system. You need a support system to survive. It's no. I've tried to do this stuff on my own time. I was doing it well, but I can do it better now that I've got a team. You know what I mean, that's in place. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what it's about. A dope, positive team. And, it's like we're all networking together. I'm humbled that this is playing now on Clubhouse. I really am. Like for y'all playing this on Clubhouse, y'all don't know how good and humble this makes me feel because to at least people have some appreciation for the show. Oh man, y'all, shout out to all of y'all in the Clubhouse.
We're about 30 people there, 30 listeners in there. So
everybody, even like, DJ Ice Mike, he even had a question. He want to know when you're going to release that Juicy. He's in the building.
I knew that he was going to say that. So, yeah, Juicy. I got a song called Juicy. This guy. I know he's just laughing. He's just laughing right now. Yeah, I got a song called Juicy that's coming out. It's coming out, innit? It's coming out, but I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Yeah. Samantha, you steady yourself. Like you see, I got them clips, and it keeps people wanting more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let Juicy do his juice. He has the song, so he's fine. I don't know why he's
right.
He has the song.
Right. Right. He's got it. He's got the song. So, but it's still a good
Yeah.
question, And just said a full room, man. This is so dope. Look, yep. And of course, Ice Mike, DJ Ice Mike is laughing now as we speak.
That's the reason he asked it.
I mean, what? Oh, Sid DJ, girls want girls. I mean, they just
Me, me,
going
no,
in.
me and no, that's my boy Sid. He doesn't actually make music, but he just jumped on the track just for the sake of it. Cause music's a vibe, and we made from Drake and Little Baby's new song, "Girls Want Girls." We made a little remix. He's proud of it. He just wants. He's just trying to get some limelight.
No, I love it. That's why literally all of y'all's comments are making this show. So, forever, salute, man. Y'all,
Yeah,
everybody
man.
is in the building, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. Anyone got any questions for me? I'm definitely down to answer them, man. 100%.
Oh, look, he's still on you. The fans want juicy. The fans want
Right.
juicy.
No comment.
No, he's like, no comment. No comment at all. You're not going to get that. My girl Nazim, she asked a question earlier. I was having so many comments that was coming in. Love it that you guys are flooding the comments. She wanted to, because she's from the UK herself as well. That's my girl Iron Throne Radio. Definitely got to get you on her show as well. But she wanted to know what part are you from?
I'm from South London, Croydon.
Okay, cool.
So from the south of the river, south of the Thames. I come from. Yeah.
Got you. And then what, I always have to ask this question too, getting close to ending question, like what legacy do you want to leave behind?
Oh, damn. What legacy? For me, honestly, it's pretty much like, how do I put it? I want to do, I know there's this thing, like everyone says like, oh, I want to do this, I want to leave this for this person and stuff like that. No, yeah, but my whole goal, I feel happy if I've lived a life that I wanted to live instead of being forced to live it. You know what I mean? That would be number one. And legacy is leaving more than just something for someone, but it having value. So for example, my way of life and like the way that I actually maneuvered myself through life can be interpreted and adjusted and applied to every other situation. It doesn't have to just live in music. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids can take I don't have any kids right now. It sounds like I had loads of kids running around that. But my future kids can sort of take it and be like, oh, I don't want to be a musician. I wanted to be this, but the way that he did that, like I can understand, I can actually do that. I can have that mindset. You know what I mean? Like it's because anything is mindset. Everything is mindset. It's literally mind over matter. Every way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So just having, I think, the strongest mindset. You know what I mean? Like having the strongest mindset in the room, having or aspiring to have the strongest mindset in the room, and understanding that you don't understand everything, like because you never can. So I feel like if I can pass those two things on, you know what I mean? That's aspiring to be the best of yourself, like of your own version of yourself, and understanding that there's always more to understand. I feel like that's just two things that you can't go wrong in life. You because it will prevent you from hating people. It will prevent you from because like, if someone says something silly, you can just be like, I understand that they don't understand a lot. You know what I mean? That they don't understand a lot. Same way as I understand that I probably don't understand where they're coming from. So we shouldn't really be mad at each other. You know what I mean? Just cutting down on that. And I'm gonna add a third point. So that's my legacy. Yeah, is mind over matter. Yeah, how I'm moving through life, making a formula, and that's aspiring to be the best version of myself. That is damn, I got amnesia. What did I say? I forgot what I said.
Yep, you said aspiring to be the best version of yourself.
I just got hit with amnesia. But my third point, I have to replay it. But my third point, yeah, is trying to help people alleviate their ego and really minimize it. You know what I'm saying? Like really minimize the ego, shrink the ego, be proud, but don't be so proud that it clouds your judgment. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. 3 points, people. Aspiring to be the best version of yourself. Second one is understanding that you don't understand everything. And third one is shrinking your ego. That's me. That is SAURA.
I love it. That's a great legacy from SAURA. Very, very humble legacy too. Inspiring legacy for a lot of people. And we got to know. I know we talked about Club Capsule, but real quick, what can we expect from you from the last couple of months of 2021 and then going into 2022?
So, okay, so damn, it's gonna be a little list.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Immediately, immediately I got Club Capsule coming 30th of October.
Mm-hmm.
I've got me and the AD lot when we release our album, we're gonna have a show on the 12th of November. Then I got a talent show on the 17th of November. Then I've got I'm gonna have like hopefully my video released for. I've got every February I have Sweet Savage, a volume of Sweet Savage EP. So I dropped the first one this year.
Mm-hmm.
And next year's gonna be Sweet Savage Volume 2. So I wanna have one of my singles out from that. It's gonna be about 5 songs on there. Just getting through that. That's what I'm really working on right now. It's your trap soul vibe. You'll get that from me every February because I want to stay true to myself. I got that coming. End of the year is Christmas. And then going into the new year is so right now I'm working on my visa, my artist visa. I do have a tour coming up in the States. SAURA coming to America tour.
Hey.
That's what I'm naming it. Yeah. So I'm gonna be hitting radio stations, gonna be hitting basically I'm planning to hit Texas. I'm gonna be hitting some it's like my SAURA spring tour. I'm gonna be hitting universities and colleges down there. We're just getting it all confirmed now. And then I'm gonna go on a radio tour from the Bay to LA and then end up in New York. So I wanna be pretty much everywhere, man. So 100%, like anyone that is gonna be in any of them states. My visa will last 3 years, so I can be in and around like as and when I can come back. So it's big things we're working, man, and I got to big up the section for literally staying on it and helping me and working with me through it. Because man, me going to America, if I said that this is the thing I told you that when people don't support you from home. Like if I said to people from home, I've got a show coming up in East London. Do you wanna come? It's like, nah, got better things to do, like walk my dog. It's like, okay, cool. But then I've got this radio tour. Yo, what? Do you need a security guard? I'm like, what, bro? You don't even go gym. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like people want to jump on it. Like as soon as you say that, you know what I mean. But you, like I say, you got to be humble and pick number 2 from my legacy. Just understand it. They don't understand what is to be understood. You know what I mean? Until it is understood,
Right.
It will be, man. But big up all the support all the time, man. Every single time, man. I appreciate everyone's love. It doesn't go amiss.
Definitely not. You know, it's all humble. It's support. We got international support going on here. So if you feel that it might be some people that's not supporting over there, we got you over here too. So I look at it as we got each other. That's the way I look at it.
Listen, 100%, man. Big up your podcast. Big up your show. Everyone, man, definitely drop her a follow. Please do, man. Like an Instagram follow is nothing for you because she's gonna follow you back. So if you're worried about your ratio, don't worry about that. So just let's just spread the word, man. You know what I mean? Get other artists on the show. Get everyone on the show, man. Like let's just help out. Like I said, I got a bag of UK artists that are ready to do these kind of shows. You know what I mean? From my AD lot. And let's just work together, man. Let's keep networking, man. And I really appreciate everyone tuning in from wherever, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. When this is up on Instagram, big up you. Anyone that's on this StreamYard link, big up you. Anyone that's in Clubhouse, big up you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just appreciate it, man, and appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh no, appreciate you as well. And and I can't wait to tap into all of your artists as well. I love it. I love, being submitted, new music, new artists, tapping into people. I mean, like Activate is going to keep on going. This is episode 41. We're just going to keep on going, until I'm underground, basically, because that's how important the movement is for me. This is why we do things like this, just to get everybody out there. And, definitely like Ann said, supporting the indie artists. I even know people in the industry who's supporting the movement. So we're just definitely going to keep this going. And this is streaming, pretty much everywhere now, dang, even on Clubhouse. So, it's so many people, man. It's beyond humbling. I got big love for all of y'all. So if you tap into me, I will definitely tap back into you. It's not a competition. It's just about working together.
No, that's it, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I say, man, I'm a dot connector. You know what I mean? I try to connect my dots wherever I can. Wait, I want to leave with a quote though. There's a quote that I thought of today
Yes,
when I was coming home.
do it.
Don't try and, oh god, this is the first time I haven't even formulated a sentence ever in my life. So to see how this goes, don't ever. Wait, no. What the hell did I start with that for? What is it?
You can do it. You got this. You got this.
Oh, no, I write songs and I can't even say a quote. All right. Don't be afraid to like use your network. You know what I mean? And because basically, and the way I see it is, if you can connect two people together, you're now part of both of their success stories. Because, for example, me going to artist development, yeah. When I told you this, my boy Liwa invited me there. Now, whenever I mention artist development, he's attached to that story. Do you know what I mean? Same way as I brought the Sharon Lolas there. So anytime that she says, "Oh yeah, I got artist development," oh, how did you go? How did you get about that? That's gonna be the follow up. Like, how did you get into that? Oh, SAURA found me on Clubhouse and he said that like you should come. Like it would really help. Like maybe I'm not speaking for her, but like just for example, like, I didn't have enough confidence at first, and now I've gone there and I've really like spiked up, and I'm so much better than I could have been. You know what I mean? Like you're now attached to someone else's success story by helping. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that says much more than someone that just says like, "Yo, mention my name all the time." You know what I mean? Or like, or like someone that's like, "Yeah, I did that." Like I never have to say that anymore. I never have to say it. I never have to say I did that. And now I can just let other people talk, and you just look like the good guy now, because or the good girl, like you just look like the good person because you were selfless with your network. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I always say that right now, my network is worth so much more than my net worth, so that's why I use it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it.
That's amazing quote. It's not about the money. It's just actually with people, elevating together with people, and I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see, hey, if somebody sees you on this platform, somebody reaches out to you, like to get on another platform. That this is what it's all about, just spreading it. And it's not about bragging. I'm just sitting back eating popcorn, like smiling, like, hey, that's a good thing. We all came together and made it happen. That's the way I look at it. For sure. And we got to play, we got to end it with that coffee in my cup. We got to.
Who's having coffee at midnight?
Yeah, hey, you never know. You might have some people waking up over there, needing some. They might be tuning in, drinking some coffee. So
yeah, that boy Luke November, he doesn't sleep, so I wouldn't put it past him. He's probably on his fifth cup of coffee from this interview.
right, sipping away at it. My goodness, before I play that, it was beyond a pleasure having you come on here. Mad shout out to you, the team, the UK, international, and for everybody that tapped in. There's so many of you, but I definitely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm sending out positive vibes and energy to all of y'all. Definitely much love from your girl, Samantha Leavell.
I really appreciate you. It's been real. You know what I mean? I hope I can come back on another time when I got something else to show. Yeah,
play the after hours version. Well, yeah, it's not the edited version, so I guess it's gonna be the after hours version.
He's not.
Lord, unless he got another one.
No, he's talking about. I got another version of Coffee in My Cup, but it's called Henny in My Cup.
Oh, okay. Hey.
That's to be confirmed.
That's a joint I'm after here at another time for sure.
He's just naming all of the songs that I haven't released. That's what he's
doing. Right. You know what? I gotta love. No, it's so dope. He taps in though, so that's a good DJ right there. He's paying attention. So much respect to him on that Henny in My Cup. Okay, everybody, get that Henny too. If you don't like coffee, get your Henny. Either way.
Man, either one, I'm coming for you.
Definitely, he's coming. Yeah, so again, it was a pleasure. I'm definitely going to play that coffee in my cup. Any last words you want to say before we play that for everybody?
Honestly, just really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate and love everyone, man. Just keep listening to me. If you do have Spotify or Apple Music, I really, 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 I don't ask for much, but for my birthday present, please follow me on there. Please make sure you tap the follow button on my Spotify or on my Apple Music, because that really does a lot for artists. It really does a lot. That's my one birthday wish, man. I'm on 153 followers now. If I could be on 200 by tomorrow. I'm not joking. If I could be on 200 by the end of the month or something, then I'd really appreciate that. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It's just some digital currency that you can give me. You know what I mean? If you don't want to give me my cash app.
Right. Right. Most definitely, and I'll definitely, will share your work in my stories as well, just to help get that going. And, also people, I want to add on to this, y'all. Streams are great, but purchases are even better. So y'all, if y'all can, pardon the pun, if y'all can purchase some coffee, y'all can purchase some songs too. I'm just saying.
Like that. And yeah. 100%.
I'm calling it out 100%. There.
Yeah, and also I got a whole load of merch out as well. So definitely, if you go into my beacons, man, you go into my store. You know what I mean? I've got a whole website up, everything, man, everything about me. So if anyone needs any EPK or any press kit, anything about me, it's all up on my website, SAURA.org. But yeah, I've got like all my merch out. You know what I mean? So you can get coffee cups, you can get SAURA coffee mug cup mugs. I wish I had one to show you. It's in the kitchen. Yeah, and you can get SAURA hoodies, SAURA t-shirts, anything, coffee mug cup, anything you want. You know what I mean? But definitely tap in with that. And yeah, really appreciate it, man.
I'll definitely tap in and purchase myself as well. So I got you.
Tag me.
I got you. I'll tag you, of course, in it as well, for sure. It's all love. So y'all got October 30th, y'all. It's his birthday. Show some love.
Jeez. Like that.
Real. So on that note, y'all, this has been an amazing episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. Again, mad love to SAURA, and we about to go out with coffee in my cup, y'all.
Let's get it.
All right, let's go.
Last night, girl, we were acting up. Now you in here asking what I want. Need some coffee in my cup. 2 sugars, don't fuck it up. Whoa. Don't know how I made it home. Yeah. Tell me schools on my phone. Need some coffee in my cup. Whoa. In my cup. Double cream, go pour it up. She came in, now she thinking about love. Was this coffee not enough? Yeah. I might need another cup. Yo. I might need another cup. Shawty, don't mess with me in the morning. I won't be no other girl last night. Why you always trying to start a fight? It's funny you ain't never like this when you want it. And when I'm at the bank to deposit, honestly, I don't need this in my life. Oh no, I just need to keep it tight. Please don't mix my sugar with your spice. I'm so sweet and savage, I can feel it coming up. You must say you love me, then I'll end it just because. Last night, girl, we were acting up. Now you in here asking what I want. I need some coffee in my cup. 2 sugars, don't fuck it up. Don't know how I made it home. Tell me schools on my phone. Need some coffee in my cup. Whoa. Double cream, go pour it up. She came in, now she thinking about love. Was this coffee not enough? I might need another cup. Reminiscing, do you miss this, girl? Remember coffee in the morning with the biscuits, girl? And even though you're changing your mind, just like a coffee stain, yeah, I'm there all the time. You tell me while it's hot, but then you leave it till it's cold. How you gonna get this frappuccino to go? I know you want this long taste, drink me while you stay. After that, you gotta go home, babe. I'm so sweet and savage, I can feel it coming up. When I say you love me, then I'll end it just because. Last night, girl, we were acting up. Now you in here asking what I want. I need some coffee in my cup. 2 sugars, don't fuck it up. Don't know how I made it home. Tell me schools on my phone. Ring, ring. Need some coffee in my cup. Whoa. Double king, go pour it up. She came in, now she thinking about love. Was this coffee not enough? I might need another cup. Need some coffee, need it in my cup. By my side, pour it up. In my system, more the caffeine.